Hello there. Today's video is going to be creating a hash rule. A hash rule is a program that is a group policy object that allows programs to run or not run. So the program I'm going to actually block is going to be FileZilla. As you can see, this is FileZilla. It also tells me that there's a new version available. So that's going to be important later on in the video. But first, let's go ahead and run create the hash rule by gpedit.msc, and this works on XP as well. Just put this into the run box. Runs on server. I'm going to do this on local policy, but you could do this on a domain policy too. So go to local policy, computer configuration, Windows settings, and then security settings, and then software restriction policies. Now, if you don't have anything in the right side, you want to right-click on software restriction and then do new software restriction policies. Alright, so they tell you what the security levels are right here. Let me move that over so you can see the exact path. Computer configuration, Windows settings, security settings, software restriction policies, and then when you right-click and then add software restriction policies, it puts these two lower levels on it. Alright, so the additional levels tells you three. Used to be there was just disallowed and unrestricted, meaning allow it and allow it. They've introduced this third one called basic user, but I haven't got it to work, so I wouldn't rely on it too much. But basic user is supposed to allow it to run, but not as an administrator. Alright, so go to additional rules, and then right-click and create a new hash rule. Now at this point you have to choose your program that you're going to allow or disallow, which seems a bit backwards, but go to your program. For us it's going to be FileZilla. You can right click and go to properties and see the exact path of the program. So let me copy that and then go to browse and then put in the Windows Explorer window, the folder. I don't want to put the executable though. There we go. And then here's FileZilla. That's the executable right there. Alright, so it knows that it's called FileZilla 3.5, FileZilla 3. It's an FTP client, FileZilla, made by FileZilla Project, blah blah blah. It tells us all kinds of stuff about it. This is a hash rule. It actually analyzes the program, and if I even rename the executable, it still won't execute because it puts the program through this mathematical formula, analyzes its size and all kinds of complex things, and blah blah blah. So this is good for preventing viruses and things like that. That's generally where a hash rule comes in, because if you block a virus through email, virus writers like to just rename the program, and then suddenly it'll run again. Not if it's got a hash function on it. They have to update the program or change the program, which is a problem. So now that I've blocked the FileZilla program, let's see if it's going to do it right away. Oh, no chance. Sometimes you have to do a GP update. So let me show you a GP update /force/boot/log off, and even then, if it's a little slow, sometimes you reboot. But it just did it right away. Now, here's the problem with hash rules. If they update the software, the signature of the program will change, its hash function or whatever, which there is a newer version of FileZilla. Let me go ahead and run it and update. I don't want to see it though. Well, we'll see it. Sure. That'll save me the problem to show you that it does work. Oh, there we go. We got FileZilla back. So what I need to do now is re-edit my hash function to GP edit. And if this were a serious problem, I might consider making a second hash function, one for each version of the program, because then users are going to figure out they just install the old version and it works. So go back to computer configuration, Windows settings, security settings, software restriction policies, additional rules, and then right click, and I can delete it or go to its properties and then go to browse and choose the new one. Now the old one, hold on, let's see here. The old one shows 3.5.1. Now when I open, the new one shows 3.5.2. So then OK, and see if I can oh, looky there. Now it's blocked. So that's how you create a hash function to block certain programs. When you want to allow it, go to properties and unrestrict it. Oh, now it's allowed. And the other option is to, well, you can delete it as well, but is to do basic user. But I don't know why that's never worked for me. It still says the same message, program blocked. So I don't know. The basic user's not such a big thing. Hopefully you're using your groups properly and your user management properly to prohibit that. But disallowed or unrestricted, and you can delete the rule now. Yep. So it should let me open it, no problem. Yep, rules deleted. They give you an explanation too as to what these different meanings mean on security levels. And you can set basic user as default or set disallowed as default. So that's how you create a hash function to block programs from running. I'm doing this on local group policy, but you could do this on a domain as well. So hopefully you've learned something from this video and you'll get to use it in the future. Thank you for watching.